Hey guys, it's Ethan from Extreme RC 4x4, and today I'm going to show you how to build these little side yards here. They're more of actually a roll cage support because the roll cage connects right here, and I think this is one of the points that takes the most abuse from the roll cage being mounted to it. And as you can tell on the other side, my body has cracked to pieces. These bodies are fairly flimsy, so having that body mount there, as soon as that roll cage gets moved around, it kind of puts a lot of pressure on there and eventually will crack it. So here I have some styrene. I believe this is like 3 millimeters thick, or just the thicker stuff, but I've laid out a line here of how thick I need it, and now I'm going to cut these with some tin snips. I know it's not the right tool for the job, but these seem to work really good as sort of heavy duty scissors. So yeah, I'm just going to get into it. Alright, so there's the first piece cut right here. Not too bad of a cut, but looks like it should be a fairly good length. I'll give you a measurement of this. This piece is about 3 inches long and around 1 5/8 tall, and that would be about almost 80 millimeters long, closer to 79 millimeters long, and it is, looks like 40 to 41 millimeters wide. So if you wanted that in metric, that's what that is. So the next step, I need to go get a lighter of some sort just to get this to bend. Alright guys, so I ended up with one that's shorter and one that's longer. So I'm going to use the longer one on the inside just because it has to wrap around more area. So I guess we can just start with the outside piece here. We can use that as our first piece. So you just want to determine basically how far you want this to go with the bend. So I'm just going to get Sharpie, and I'm going to mark where I want my bend to be. So let's see here, I want it to go Alright, so just let that dry for a second. Now you're just going to take your lighter, preferably one without the safety lock, just so you can use your other hand still, and then grab your piece of plastic, and you just want to heat it. Just try to keep it only along that line there, that way you can have a nice crisp bend. And you can bend this without it, but it'll probably snap after you bend it past a certain degree. So what I did there was just get it nice and hot until you can see it starting to bend just from the weight of itself, and then quickly put it on to the body and put it into this contour right here, because it's in a pretty bad spot here where you got to deal with this bend. And just like that. I did burn it just a little bit, but that's alright. Kind of asking for it. But Mine seems to fit in there nicely. Alright, so now after this piece is done right here, you just want to take your other piece and then put some marks on that where that bend has to be. And now you're just gonna start heating that area up. Now throw this piece here and then quickly put the two pieces together so that you can sandwich the Lexan between those, and just hold them steady for a couple seconds just to let the other one firm up. Once they're both nice and firm, you can test fit it inside the body. Once you kind of got it in the place you want, I have another hole right here, and you're probably going to want to put another one of those just because it's sticking out a little bit further. So I'm just going to mark that hole with my Sharpie. So now I'm just going to ream that out with a body reamer, or you can do it with a drill if you'd like to. Once you've got that hole reamed out, you're going to want to thread it with this original roll cage mount here. You'll want to use these because I'm going to be replacing the larger hole with a bigger screw for just better strength. Then you're going to mark and ream out the hole on the other piece too. Alright guys, so now I've got this all ready to drill out the main hole right there. So you just want to make sure that you got your roll cage installed with all the screws, and just set it to basically just where you want it to be, because you don't want it too far in or too far out. Just try to make it as close as you can, or if you do this while you still have some body left there, it'll be much easier because you can use some of the Lexan there to kind of let you see kind of where you need to put the hole in. But mine has already completely cracked out, so I need to do this free-handedly. Alright guys, so now I've got my larger hardware installed, got all the holes drilled, and it's sitting on there nicely. It's all mounted up to the roll cage, nice and stiff, and if you want to, you can just leave it like this, or you can go ahead and round off the edges just like this, and you can go ahead and glue it to the body. That's what I did. I glued mine on there with a Boening pen. That's another video. And if you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos just like this. And if you're going to be using this on your truck, please let me know. And have a nice day.